Alright, what is up, you guys? I had a request to do the Raw the Beginning Best of Seasons 1 and 2 DVD review. This is one of those ones I honestly can't believe I haven't done. This is a really good set. So, what we have here is kind of a package change. It's a 4 disc set, but you can see it has your regular keep cases. So, kind of different. But you have Undertaker, you have a Doink the Clown. I'm a huge Doink the Clown fan. I can't help it. You got Bret Hart, Yokozuna, a lot of my favorites on here. I'm a huge Yokozuna fan. Bret Hart's one of my all-time favorites. And of course you have Undertaker, Mr. Perfect. You have Shawn Michaels. And we have a runtime of 12 hours, which is awesome. So they're using all of their disc space. It's not like they're lowballing it, so that's cool. And you have your list of superstars there. And I don't know if the plan was to ever, do like season sets, kind of like this, like best of 3 and 4, 5 and 6, I don't know if that was ever the plan, or if this was just a one-time thing. If anyone has any insight on that, definitely feel free to share. But, I was kind of hoping that we would get more of these. So mine are taped together. So let me get that tape off. I could probably just do it with, there we go. Stupid tape. I don't know why they did that. There we go. Alright. Jesus. So, here we have Season 1. So, what we have, you can see they're the same covers and everything. But what we have here is your regular keep case. And so we have a 6-hour runtime. And then we have some of the little moments there in matches. But I'll go through everything here. Knucklehead, yeah. I don't know if anyone actually saw that. So, yeah, there's a lot to go through here. So I'm going to go through this quick. Disc 1, we have from the first ever Raw, Koko B. Ware versus Yokozuna. Undertaker versus Damien Demento. Ric Flair, Mr. Perfect. We have really cool 10-bell salute to Andre the Giant. Lex Luger and Jason Knight. Brutus Beefcake and Ted DiBiase. And then we have the Megamaniacs. We have Bret Hart versus Fatu. Doink the Clown, Pie Faces Elvis. Crush on the Sands of Hawaii. Mr. Perfect versus Rick the Model Martel. Doink the Clown versus Kamala. Lex Luger versus Crush. Mr. Perfect attacks Shawn Michaels. Lumberjack match for the IC title, Shawn Michaels and Jim Duggan. We have The Kid versus Razor Ramon, very famous moment. Marty Jannetty versus Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental title match. I actually do want to rewatch that match. And then we have Mr. Perfect versus Doink the Clown. And then Disc 1 special features, we have the Smoking Guns ride into WWE. And then Go Get 'Em Champ. And then It's Only 9 o'clock. So this goes up to May. And then Disc 2, we have starting in June, Shawn Michaels versus Russ Greenberg. Marty Jannetty versus Doink the Clown, 2 out of 3 falls match. And then we have Yokozuna Body Slam competition. Bret Hart versus Bam Bam Bigelow. We have Jim Cornette arriving in WWE. That's awesome. I love Jim Cornette. Then we have Macho Man versus Doink. 1, 2, 3 Kid versus $1 Million Man. We have the Quebecers are the new tag champions. Doink the Clown versus Corey Student. My God, a lot of Doink the Clown on here. Jesus. And then Razor Ramon versus Rick Martel. Crush hires Mr. Fuji as his new manager. We have Macho Man attacks Crush. Bret Hart is Wrestler of the Year. Razor Ramon versus Diesel. 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Shawn Michaels. Gorilla Monsoon throws out Bobby the Brain Heenan. Thurman Sparky Plug, we all know Hardcore Holly, is ready to race. And then Jeff Jarrett versus PJ Walker. Disc 2 special features. We have That's Double J Jeff Jarrett, King Kong Bundy, IRS Taxes the Dead, Jeff Jarrett does Vegas, Christmas at the Heartbreak Hotel, and then Bret Hart wishes everyone a Happy New Year. And for some reason that went into 1994. Not sure why. That would be season 2. Disc artwork, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool stuff there. And then we have the best of season 2. 6-hour runtime again. Really love the artwork on these. I kind of wish they would have changed the front covers up a little bit. That's really my only complaint there. So this does list it as disc 3 and then disc 4. We have Jim Neidhart there, which is kind of cool. Alright. So disc 3 we have January of 94 up to June 27th. So we have Is Yokozuna Afraid of the Casket? The WrestleMania 10 coin flip. Bret Hart versus Tom Pritchard. The Quebecers versus Razor Ramon and the 1-2-3 Kid. Shawn Michaels locker room interview. Yokozuna versus Macho Man himself. Ted DiBiase buys front row seats. Lex Luger versus Rick the Model Martel. 10-man tag match. IRS, Jeff Jarrett, Rick Martel, and the Head Shrinkers versus Tatanka, the 1-2-3 Kid, Thurman, Sparky, Plug. I don't know why, it just makes me laugh every time I hear that. And the Smoking Guns. The debut of the Heartbreak Hotel. Jerry Lawler is dropped on his head. Then we have Razor Ramon versus Jeff Jarrett. We have the Quebecers versus the Head Shrinkers. Yokozuna versus Earthquake. Owen Hart versus Doink the Clown. Duke the Dumpster makes his Raw debut. And then the King's Court with Bret Hart and Diesel. Not so rowdy on the King's Court. The King's Court with Duke the Dumpster. And then the King's Court with the King of Hearts. A lot of King's Court there. So, some great artwork on this. You got Mr. Perfect, Razor Ramon. Awesome. And finally, disc 4, we have Bret Hart versus the 1-2-3 Kid. Diesel versus Lex Luger. Tatanka versus Nikolai Volkov. We have a Lunger Blaze versus Bull Nakano. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. Owen Hart versus the 1-2-3 Kid. Undertaker versus Kwang. I say Kwang. Probably Kwang, but... And then we have Mr. Backlund demonstrates the chicken wing. Razor Ramon versus Yokozuna. Jeff Jarrett and the British Bulldog. Bob Backlund and Doink the Clown. British Bulldog and Tatanka. We have the King's Court with Champion Diesel. And then Undertaker versus the Brooklyn Brawler to finish out the best of Season 2. Yeah, I really wish they actually would have continued this, because these are great, great DVDs here, or one DVD. Yeah, really good stuff. Really wish they would have done more of these. I don't know if, like I said, if that was the plan to do 3 and 4 next, but yeah, this is definitely a must-have for any collector, seriously. So, definitely get these. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.